Yay. You have
Yay!
something for me. You have a surprise.
Me
Yay. I love surprises.
too. This is in a way I'm always surprising myself, you know? Life is
Yes.
like here in Germany we have so von Kinder Überraschungseier, surprising eggs. And life is like this.
Ah,
You don't know what's inside to play.
it is.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's a
Yeah.
wild card. It
Sweetheart,
is.
sorry, I will shut up now.
Well, I have no issue with you talking. Shall I start with the intro, or you want to talk more,
Please,
Rosa?
please start with your intro.
Well, welcome everybody to the open Zoom. So lovely to see all the beautiful, familiar faces, the no faces, the black spots on the screen. So this is it, sitting in a Zoom meeting. It's just simply the directness of whatever is happening, sitting, and anything may happen, not knowing what to say, knowing what to say. It's already just simply this. And there isn't even a it to be this, or this to be it. At the same time, this is it too. Claiming this to be this or not is already just simply what is happening. And calling this a belief or a landing point or a concept is already this. And hoping to see this, to see that it's just this is already just simply this. Joining this meeting to become free is already just freedom, as the sense I want to be free. Maybe this meeting will bring me something which will make me free. That's already freedom. It's already just simply what it is. And there's already no you doing the beliefs, doing the wants, doing the claiming. At the same time, in the middle of all this, there can be a sense, well, I'm doing this. I feel that I'm doing this. That's it already. There's no one doing that feeling. This is it. Lifing. What a beauty. And this may change. The belief or the need to come here and to become free may just simply stop. The idea that there's something to find may just simply drop. Or it may become very intense. The need to get something may just become so intense that there's nothing else. And there is already nothing else than whatever seems to be happening. This is it. Already. Free.
Human beings interested. Do you have do you get beats on?
Oh, I didn't get beats, but I think we have some.
Someone has his sound on. Let me see. That's it too.
Sweetheart, you can simply mute them.
Mute who?
Who isn't muted. And then they can unmute themselves if they want to say something.
So welcome everybody. So lovely to see you all. Rosa, Patricia, Agnes, nice to see you. Garrett, Jeannie, Tony, Connie, nice to see you again. Chris, my friend, no video today. Kai, Finnish guy. Don, welcome. Elias, Judith, sweetheart. So anyone want to share something? Jeannie, maybe? You're sitting so beautiful with your eyes closed, almost like I have to soak it up. Tell me,
Oh,
is there something
you know
to
what's
soak
funny?
up?
Yeah, I'll share this with you. Lately you've been my bedtime story, like laying in bed, just a lullaby, hearing your voice, and then just passing out. It's beautiful. I love it. I love the way you convey this so simple and direct and just beautifully. Thank you. Mwah.
Thanks for sharing.
Yay!
Yeah, it's so innocent, you know, listening to speakers or to reading a beautiful story. It's already just simply what it is. And you know, listening to Sander or to Tony or to Emerson, you know, this is just free to be whatever it is. And the needs, you know, the need to listen to someone or to no one or to sit in silence may just simply arise. Or it may just simply stop or dissolve or whatever you want to call it. And there's nothing wrong with listening to Tony or Eckhart or reading Nisargadatta. At the same time, claiming that one or the other is better or more direct is already just simply directly this. Finding something direct and something indirect is already directly what it is. This is it. Silence. What a beauty. There's no one doing the silence. There's just this expressing as silence, expressing as words, expressing as needs, wants, and there isn't even a this expressing. But not something which is doing this or not doing this already.
Sweetheart, do you want to share something from today?
Well, what to say? A day like any other day.
Mm.
Working, performing activities, you know, thinking, laughing, eating, having fun.
Eating a lot.
Oh, actually, yes. We had a meeting in the city, so they invited me to eat lunch. And normally I don't eat lunch. Most of the times it's just working and then go home early. So there was a lot of food, and you know, this arm was just putting in food, like, oh my God, feeling heavy after the lunch. Nothing special, yet completely special. I mean, just ordinary this.
I want to share something. This morning, an impulse arose when I saw spontaneously, effortlessly my cowboy hat. And I directly thought of Ginny. And I directly placed it here where I'm not going to miss it. In order to
Yeehaw!
surprise you, girl.
Oh, beautiful. Oh my God, I love.
I have to, yeah.
Oh my gosh, wear it every day.
Here
That's
and this
gorgeous.
year I put because of the sea, you know, it was with the wind, it's big, you know.
Heck yeah, beautiful, sexy. I love. Then you can find random feathers and stick it in. Yay. I love it. Beautiful surprise. Thank you.
Thanks for your impulse, girl. So here we
Yeah.
go.
Inspiring.
And the other thing which I want to share is I have a new neighbor. this was interesting this morning, since I saw him already like bringing his stuff up this weekend. And today, both of us at the same time to go to work, I guess. I guess he is working in order to pay his rent. It's not that cheap here. And yeah, I just said, well, you must be the new neighbor. And he was like, yes, I am. And then I said, welcome. I loved it. It's a young boy. Neighbors coming and going, coming and going. Yeah, just this. Thanks for sharing. Next, please.
Does it become uncomfortable, Rosa?
No. I simply glimpsed to Garrett, since I love listening to him. Maybe you want to share something, Garrett. I always love your stories.
No, I can't think of anything to say today. I was just thinking, if somebody does not have a hobby, that would contribute to being a little bit down, wouldn't it? A little bit. People generally have a good hobby, something they like, and sometimes I just don't know what to do next. You know, it could be a bit of a flat day.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, probably many can relate. You know, not knowing what to do next is already just simply this.
Yes.
As is the assumption that there are many people having a hobby, enjoying their time.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with the sense of having a flat day or nothing to do or getting bored. At the same time, thinking it's wrong to get bored or to have nothing to do is already just simply what it is.
So if that is the case, then then we may all look for speakers and getting this and sometimes can't say the words on alignment.
Take your time.
Enlightenment. I have to spell the word, the letter sometimes. ENLIGH. Enlightenment. If that happens, then I won't worry about hobbies then, because I'll be in such a happy position. Just like Agnes from the speaker. She's always very, just as in Rosa, very, very happy, and because perhaps they've got this great enlightenment, or I don't know what the best words to say, you know, but I'm talking about this.
Well, I have some bad news for you, Garrett, today.
I think I've heard that bad news last week.
I mean, this so-called enlightenment is never going to happen.
No. But has there been a change for some people? Again, perhaps like Rosa, and perhaps like Agnes and Tony Parsons, you know, all the speakers. They seem to have come up, they've hit, you know, they've won the lottery, and
Well, anything can seem to be happening for other so-called other people, you know. Having the idea that something has happened for Tony or Agnes, you can ask Agnes directly or Rosa or whoever, you know. Having the idea that something has happened there is already just simply this. So the idea or the belief that something has happened for somebody else is already this. This idea that something needs to be happen or that something have happened may just simply stop. There's no one doing that belief, you know. There's just an belief dancing around, you know. This belief may just simply stop or become very intense.
Yes.
There's
I
nothing
wonder-
wrong, Garrett, with the belief that someone is enlightened or not. It's already just simply what it is. As is wanting to have it, to also become enlightenment, whatever it means. I mean, I have no goddamn clue what it means, but
No. I wondered, rather than enlightenment, would consuming mushrooms, would that be a good start?
well,
Many people say there's a great benefit in eating mushrooms, especially on a very diluted, very weak amount of them, small amount.
well, that's it. Thinking that mushrooms will bring you freedom is already freedom.
Yeah, the speakers in I can't think of the place now in where all the technology is created in America.
Silicon Valley.
Yes, I understand those employments there. They start the day with a little bit of mushrooms just to boost their productivity and
Well, I mean, mushroom eating can be very fun. You know, it can be anything. It can be very scary. It can be very funny. It can be very, yeah, like I said, scary, funny. It can be everything and nothing at the same time.
yeah, yeah.
But I'd like to say something about the mushrooms. If you do, Garrett, you're speaking in low doses, known as microdosing.
Yeah.
It won't be scary. It won't be fun, because microdosing mushrooms is sub-perceptual. But also, you won't feel anything, really. But for a lot of people, including me, and a lot of people I know, it helps tremendously with depression and anxiety. You won't get high at the microdose level of mushrooms. You do not get high. You won't even know you're on them. It's like taking a Prozac or something. You don't know you're on the Prozac, right? So I'm a big fan of them. They're really good for depression. But you got to microdose them. You got to microdose them, get the stuff, do it right, and check it out. And usually within a week, you'll know if you're one of the lucky ones that the depression will ease up with, but they can't hurt you. And you won't see anything. Can't have a bad trip on microdosing. Just so you know. Yeah. Threw that in there.
I think they grow on the banks, on the hills near to where I live.
Oh, okay.
I thought maybe if I got a small quantity, I could try it out with the wife first. And if she gets on okay, then I can try later. But
Well,
I mean,
just don't eat any mushrooms you find yourself, I would say.
yeah. I suggest if you have a dispensary around you, a place that sells them, and then they know exactly the right dosage, because when you microdose, it has to be the right dose to keep it at that sub-perceptual level. So if you have a place around you, you probably do. I don't know where you are, but they sell them. They're very cheap too.
oh, I've never seen them actually, but
Oh, we can get them online too.
yes, I noticed. Yeah, I don't like to pay for anything if I can get it for nothing off the. But
with mushrooms, I'd pay for them. Make sure you're getting what you're supposed to have.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
One question is arising here, Gareth. Are you suffering from depression?
Oh, yes, I've had that for years, and now I'm in a good position now. I don't feel
Okay.
bad now. No.
So I would say forget about the mushroom, sweetheart.
Oh,
Enjoy your food, and that's it. Keep
Ah,
it simple.
yes. Yeah.
It's just what's coming out here, listening
Yes.
to the mushroom story.
Yeah, you know, giving advice what to eat and what not to eat, and you know, liking the advice and thinking, God damn, how in the hell should you, why are you advising somebody to eat mushrooms? Is already just simply this. You know, liking to eat mushrooms or not, or you know, have eaten mushrooms, kilos of them, and not being enjoyed by them anymore is already just simply this. You know, the interest in mushrooms may go, it may come. It's just interest dancing around. Let's try mushrooms. Maybe it will get me free. It will make my depression go away. It's already just simply this. There's no difference between eating mushrooms and popping other medicines. It's already just simply what it is. And the hope it will help me is already meatless. The hope that mushrooms will make me free is already freedom. It's already meatless. It's already just simply what it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Being interested in mushrooms and having a discussion about mushrooms, if they are good or not, it's already this.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with eating mushrooms or not. So maybe, Garrett, if you want more tips from Don, you guys can connect. You can be
Yeah.
mushroom guide.
Yes. Bear that in mind. Yes. I bought a book about it a year ago, and then when I had that stroke, I can't read the books anymore. So, but yes, I know one or two people that say such good things about mushrooms. You know, it's changed their life, and like Don says, the very low level of it, it's very useful, beneficial. But yeah,
Well, yeah, anything can happen, you know. The sense, well, these mushrooms are very beneficial for me, may happen. Or there may be a sense, well, God damn, these mushrooms, I will never eat them anymore. Anxiety may happen. So here there was a doing of mushrooms for many times, for many years, and ayahuasca and all those types of things. And I mean, whatever experience will happen or not, it's still just this. Sadness, happiness, thinking this is really great may happen. Thinking, ah, shit, I will never do this again may happen.
yeah,
Thing
yeah.
may happen. Being disappointed by mushrooms may happen. Thinking they are the best in the world may happen.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still just this. Claiming they will lead Garrett to freedom is already freedom. It's already just this. Anyone else want to share something? Maybe some good advice? How to become free? I'm very curious. Agnes, you're smiling so gently. Come on, give
I
it a
have
try.
really no clue. I have really no clue.
Good. Chris, any tips there on doing drugs?
I mean, I have a little bit of experience, not a lot. I did some microdosing for a few weeks. I've done one, I think it was 3 grams, where it became pretty intense. But I can't really say that it did anything. It might have alleviated some of the suffering temporarily, but I can't really say it did anything. But I mean, I would say, if it's something that you really want to do, I would do it. But I definitely make sure that you have somebody with you who knows how to dose and can sit with you during the trip, just so that you have someone there to go to when it starts starting to feel really intense.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, it can be pretty scary.
Yes, yes.
Well, I have to just bring in that in. I agree, but not is a misconception. Microdosing cannot be scary. If it's really microdosing, it cannot be scary. You may not feel anything. You may just say, I wasted my time and my money. That's fair, but it cannot be scary. So most people who are going to be talking to mushroom, Garrett, I'm speaking to you mainly, anybody speaking mushrooms, they're usually coming from where they were taking big doses to trip. And that's beautiful. Well, that's what it is, but that's not microdosing. So you have to always make that distinction when people are talking mushrooms or psychedelics.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, claiming to know what is going to happen is already this, you know, claiming that the fear will not happen is already simply this. No one knows whatever is going to happen. You know, freaking out on a microdose, you know, a thought may arise, well, god damn, what in the hell did I do? I'm not feeling so good, may happen. Blaming the mushrooms or blaming the thought may happen. It's just simply what it is. But, you know, you guys, Don, I mean, Garrett, hook up. Don seems to be an expert on microdosing, so he will guide you to enlightenment, you know. And we all would like to hear how you become free, you know. Maybe next week the seriousness is gone, you know. You're able to laugh the whole show, or not. So
Yeah.
we would like a report on the microdosing, Garrett.
I just like to say that because it always gets thrown out when I say these things. It's not going to lead to enlightenment. It's not going to lead to you smiling all the time. You're not going to be like one of the speakers that you refer to. It's not going to do that, probably. But it might. There's a good chance that it might make you feel a little better. The end. So a little less depressed, a little less anxious, a little bit more positive, whatever. Just feeling a little better, like after you've taken a good walk or something, or a good walk through the woods or something, you feel better. That's all I'm saying that microdosing is, not anything else.
Mm.
Beautiful, Don. So this is a nice point, you know. I mean, so there seems to be need to feel in a certain way.
Yeah.
So, you know, the need to feel good and to not feel bad may just simply drop. You know, the whole need for this to be something else is already this. The need to feel better, the need to feel happy may just simply drop.
Let me ask you with that, because I have a hard time with that. So I don't disagree with that. But if you're having a migraine headache, now it might just drop. You know, what you're saying, you're just having a migraine.
Well,
That's just
you
what.
know, medicine.
But would you? Why would you take an aspirin if that's what somebody might do? Why would you take the aspirin based on what you're saying? Why would you do it? Because it might work, it might not work. You don't need it anyway because it's just, you know, just a migraine is just what's happening. So why wouldn't you take an aspirin?
Well, taking an aspirin or not is also just simply what seems to be happening.
Okay, it seems to be happening.
Yes, you know, wanting the migraine to stop and take an aspirin is just simply this. You know, I'm thinking, well, today, no, I have eaten 10 aspirins yesterday. Today I don't eat aspirins, may just simply happen. You know, the need to do something about the migraine or not is just simply this already. You know, there's nothing wrong with taking painkillers At the same time, thinking it's wrong to take painkillers or not is already just simply this. As is wanting to feel better or not. Wanting something else than whatever is happening or whatever seems to be happening, or the absence of that need, is just simply this already. And this need to feel happy the whole time, you know, this intense need to feel something else than whatever is being felt, so to say, is already this. And the need for this to change or not may just simply happen. It's quite natural to get rid of pain. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to feel good. Wanting to feel good is just wanting to feel good. And not having an issue with not feeling good or having an issue with feeling good or feeling bad is already just simply this. As is you liking it or not. Here there's no expectation for you to like these words or these suggestions. It's just simply what it is. Just liking or not.
Oops. Also, no cause and effect, which is the biggest mind fuck of all, which is just a magic show. Nothing makes sense. Nothing. It's immediate. It's so spontaneous and wild. And nothing leads to anything else because it's singular. So even the thought, I want to take mushrooms, has nothing to do with what appears to happen. It's just a immediate, you know, idea, concept arising from emptiness, which is empty and already free. And you can't become enlightened because you can't get outside of enlightenment to become it. Everything's already enlightenment already. It's this.
Yeah, we can say that's just enlightenment already. There's no one able to be it, to not be it, to get it, to not get it, to lose it, to find it, to feel it. It's already just this. Calling this enlightenment or freedom or heaven or hell is already this.
Even the feeling, this can't be it. That's it. The longing is it. The seeking is it. It swallows itself. Swallows.
Don, your sweet guy there laughing in the back. Yeah, so there's just simply this, in calling this or life or energy or God or Shiva or enlightenment, and having all types of beliefs, wanting to feel this, wanting to get this, wanting to see this, thinking that there is someone seeing this. All that is this already, and there isn't even a this.
Hi, Sanders.
Hey, Tara.
Hi there. I'm grateful I made it to the Zoom. Energetically at the moment, so the body has a tremendous amount of energy going through it. I know that I'm in the illusionary state at the moment, and everything seems a bit too real at the moment. What's apparently happening around in my I'll say it this way. 2 years ago, when the me collapsed here spontaneously in 2017, and it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful for the past 7 years until a couple of years ago, where seeking started happening, and ever since then, there's been times where everything just disappeared, and it's just laughable that I saw the last 2 years never happened. And so I know at this moment, the same story keeps replaying every day, like Groundhog Day. The same, I don't know how to say it, the same stories keep presenting themselves. And energetically in the body, it's very strong at the moment, and it feels unbearable. It's the resistance that keeps coming up, and the mind keeps. Sometimes when you're out, the body's out in nature, it gets it. There's times too as well where it's very intense from the light of the. Oh, it's very strong right now. I'm sorry. There's a lot of suppressed that's been suppressed that's coming up, and I've been suppressing it. I don't know how to get off this wheel that keeps playing every day. I'm sorry, I'll get off. I'm just very tired.
You don't have to be sorry, Tara. We can connect. We can connect also later.
Thank you. I'm just really tired.
That's okay.
Much love, girl. Love ya.
I love you all so much. I have so much love inside for all of you. I watch how you all love each other, how we all love each other, that same love. It's like a dance, all supporting each other. If you could hold for a little bit. I'm gonna be squeezed right now. Thank you. I love
Thanks
you.
for sharing.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing, sweetheart.
Okay.
Anyone wants to say something? Tony, my friend. You beautiful you. You have to unmute yourself.
And thinking about the sorrow and the beauty in the sorrow, and the beauty that the sorrow has not owner, and it happens freely, and get us serious, and that's okay. Nothing lacks, nothing is missing in the sorrow.
Beautiful. Yeah, whatever is happening is already completely this. Crying, sobbing, feeling good, not feeling good, joining a Zoom meeting and expressing fears and pains and agony. It's already just simply this.
And a lot of the time, we seem to search for something special, no? For something, for example, through mushrooms or through ayahuasca. I have been searching special states, and really works, dancing, having joy, feeling the body, being the music, any me. But it's a state. The fever, I have had fever this week because the COVID, and the fever is a state. Very, very, very strange. The mind goes crazy, but it's very interesting at the same time, because it's obvious that the mind has no owner and growth. You can do but nothing at all. But being everything is special, nothing is special. And for example, this meeting, ordinary meeting, is so special because it's absolutely unexpected what is going to happen. And only seeing all of you, knowing you, not knowing you, is so mysterious and beautiful, being ordinary and special. Let's say special. Thank you. Another time, viewers.
Thank you, Tony. Beautiful.
Oh, Tony, so beautiful. I love listening to you.
Thank you, cowboy.
And I'm very happy that you feel better.
Yes, finding ayahuasca more special than sitting on the toilet may happen. It's just the body performing activities, experiencing something or nothing. It's just this. Claiming something to be special or not special is already just simply what it is. We can call it special or not special. It doesn't matter. And this need for specialness or for something else or for something extraordinary may just simply stop. And there's nothing wrong with searching for specialness or something different. There's nothing right with it either. It's just simply the way it is, as far as it seems. And some things may seem special for some time, and then suddenly, it's not so special anymore. Going to Zoom meetings may seem special, and then at a certain time, Netflix, that series, that's a special one. Or doing yoga, or eating mushrooms, that's more special than going to a Zoom meeting. God, that's much better. Until it isn't. But this is already not special for someone, or not special for someone. It's just simply what it is. Calling this special or not is already just this. Claiming this to be something or nothing is already not a thing. It's already just simply what it is. Like you said, Tony, it's all special and not special at the same time. And it's not about claiming that nothing is special or that everything is special. Finding something special compared to something else may just simply happen. Finding the birth of your child or your marriage special may happen or not. There's nothing wrong with finding something special or not. Just simply this. This is just dancing free. Kai, all the way in Finland. What's up there? You want to share something, Kai?
What's up? Well, this is the land where nothing ever happens.
Well, that's a great place.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
How come?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just the magical place where nothing ever happens.
Then it's definitely the wrong place for me.
Right, exactly.
Boring.
Exactly. The most boring spot in the universe. This is it.
Yeah.
But you know, it's if you surrender to it, it's okay.
Well, it's hard to do something, you know, when there's already no you doing anything. So it's funny, right? It's like, well, let's just all simply accept what is. It's hard to do that in the absence of a you doing the acceptance, you know, surrender or the absence of surrender is just simply this. There's no one doing anything already, including surrendering. You know, there's no one in a state of non-surrender able to move to a state of surrender. But yes, you know, giving the advice, saying to your friend or family, oh, well, just, you know, accept it may happen.
Yeah.
It's so natural.
Yeah, I used to live in a much more interesting place, and friends would come and visit me from other continents, and because I was living in a very interesting place, and now nobody visits me because I live in like the middle of nowhere and nothing to do, not even Netflix, so nobody visits now, and that's perfect. So yeah.
So you can go and visit someone, sweetheart.
Yeah, like I just did. I just visited my sister in Norway. Yeah.
How was it?
It was perfect. It was perfect. Yeah. It was just yeah, it was there was a perfection there. Everything. It was nothing
You
else to say.
almost sound like me. I must say you have changed.
Well, I don't know if I've changed, but well, this is the current version.
Just kidding, sweetheart. Just kidding. But you're using perfection very often. I love it. You know that I'm a fan of perfection.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Already.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so so I was able to escape the boredom for a week going to Norway, and now I'm back relishing the boredom.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah, that's about all I've got to say for the time being.
Thank you, Kai. Nice to hear you again. It has been,
Likewise. Likewise.
we're
Nice to hear.
neighbors, right?
Sorry?
I mean, we're practically neighbors.
We're practically neighbors. Yeah, we're at about the same latitude, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about the same, around the same latitude as Umeå. Is that the right pronunciation?
Umeå, yes.
Yeah, I'm about the same latitude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite close. Judith, sweetheart, are you still in the car? No one home. You know, there's no one home. This is home for no one. The light is burning, but there's no one. This is home for no one. No one living here. No one to come home to this. At the same time, thinking there's someone to come home to this is already this.
Patricia, do you agree with what Sander said?
I hope not.
You're muted.
You don't have to agree. I mean, here there's no expectation.
I agree with everything Sander says.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh, Patricia, you're such a sweetheart. Well, that's it. You know, agreeing or disagreeing. Agreeing may happen. So here there's no expectation for anyone to agree. But yes, of course, you know, agreeing
Yeah.
or
Yeah, but I do.
You do.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool.
It's good to see you smiling, sweetheart.
Yeah. What's up there,
Yeah,
Patricia?
I'm good. Yeah. Pardon?
What's going on there? You want to share?
No, everything's fine. It's good. Yeah. Just, I suppose, realizing that, you know, what is happening is just what it is, with the resistance to what is happening, basically. That seems to be, yeah, the resistance causes the pain and anxiety, doesn't it? So it's just accepting what is. Yeah. Yeah, just relaxing into, well, not all the time, but most of the time. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Maybe you can repeat the last sentence. You cut it off, or for me, I could not hear it. So relaxing,
Yes.
not the whole time.
I can't even remember what I said.
Great.
You said like relaxing, but of course not the whole time.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, you can feel resistance coming up to what is, but, you know, it's seen. So, yeah, that's what's happening here anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much else to say, really, you know.
Beautifully just this ordinary life living itself. Love it.
Yeah, it's just when it dawns on you, you know, that it is just the way it is. It seems quite, you know, the mind's been looking for this just enlightenment or whatever, and it's just a lot of nonsense, basically. Yeah, the mind just doesn't want to accept that this is what's happening right now. Not right now, but, you know, in other situations. yeah, just always wants to create division, and just saying that, yeah, whatever's happening is happening, whether it's good or bad, right or wrong.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
blaming the mind to be the center of it all. It's the mind. It's the mind. It's the mind its fault. It's the mind.
Well, the thoughts, is it not just the thoughts then? It's got to, right, so it's not the mind then, it's not the thoughts either then.
Well, it does, you know, claiming it to be the mind or the thought or none of them. You know, trying to find, you know, a guilty one. You know, a
Okay.
center, something which is doing this or which is causing this is already this. So we can say, yes, it's the mind, you know, it's all thoughts, it's the mind. There's just the mind doing this. It doesn't matter, you know. I mean, calling this the mind or thoughts or God or the devil is already just simply what it is. There's no separated something doing this. At the same time, thinking that there's something which is separated doing this as a mind or thoughts is this already. Like Jeannie is saying, there's no cause to this. There's no separated cause. There's not something else which is causing this. The idea that something else is causing this or not is already this. It's completely what it is.
What? So is that not kind of the trap we get ourselves into?
Well, it may seem like
No?
that, yes. You know, it can, oh, okay, now I know what it is. It's get ourselves in a trap, you know. Ah, I'm starting to see how this works. That's it.
And it's not.
It's just
Let-
another beautiful idea, sweetheart.
Let
It's
it
impersonal.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
impersonal. It's
yeah.
yeah, even if you can even notice how thoughts, where do they come from? Nothing. They arise from emptiness and they disappear as emptiness. And if you even notice what's perceiving the thoughts, that's emptiness. It's empty, 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 empty. It's all just
Yeah.
no one's doing it. It's just spontaneous, like a stomach growling or a yawn or like involuntary heartbeat, or it's just happening. It's life. And also I think it's beautiful too, because even the idea of singularity doesn't exist, because there would have to be two to be real. So how would you as no thing be able to experience what it's like to exist without resistance? It's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. And then there's just, and even the resistance is impersonal. No one's doing it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's so amazing. So, I mean, saying it's impersonal is already impersonal. Saying it's just this, or it's singular, or it's not singular, is already just simply this. And it's I mean, it's too direct. You know, even we talked about this in the talk with Jeannie. You know, even directness gives the sense of something which can be direct.
My head's screaming. Like, what?
Yeah, sweetheart Patricia, because
What's going on?
yeah, you try to understand what's been said, which is
I thought I had to.
this is it too. Trying to understand this is it too, but in a way it's just blah blah.
Yeah, no meaning. Nothing makes sense. It's amazing. It's
No,
the
it
biggest
doesn't
mind
make
fuck ever.
Yeah. My head's going, what? You know what it's about. No, you don't, obviously. It's like mad. It's just mad.
Beautiful. It's beautifully mad.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't need to have sense for it to be already just simply this. Sitting in a Zoom meeting has no need for sense or no sense. It's already just sitting in a Zoom meeting. This already doesn't need sense. It doesn't need something else. Even the idea that it needs something else, it already doesn't need. It's already just full. It's complete. It's done. Finito. I mean,
Unknowable.
nowhere to go.
But something here wants to know.
Great.
It wants to know.
Yes. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with wanting to know. Wanting to know this, wanting to feel it. I get this intellectually, but I want to feel it, or I want to know this. It's already just this. And this wanting to know, Patricia, may just simply stop. May shift into the absence of wanting to know. But there is already no separated you doing the wanting. There's no you owning the wanting. It's just wants and needs dancing around an empty center.
You know what, Patricia? Maybe the next time I ask you, do you agree with what Sander said? You would say, oh, excuse me, but I didn't listen to him.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, would be great. Yeah.
Oh, it's you're funny.
Let's see. I would say there's already no one doing the listening. Why not? It's just simply listening. As far as it seems.
Yeah.
Already innocently, impersonally listening. There's no one controlling the hearing as far as it seems. Even the idea that someone is
That I do get.
or not is already innocently done. Sorry, Patricia.
You see, I'm claiming right now that I know that there's just listening. So that's like someone says knowing that there's listening.
So what? What's wrong with this, sweetheart?
I don't know, that seems like there's two. I know that there's listening, just listening. I'm getting myself in a right muddle, haven't I?
Beautiful. You know, when we don't take ourselves anymore seriously, that's it. Boom.
Yeah. I think that was a big part of the issue about taking myself too seriously. That's what happened last week. Like,
You know, yeah, I was wondering, Patricia, what was coming up seeing Patricia cry, you know?
Well, it was okay. I wasn't, embarrassed or anything. It was just something that needed to come up. So that was okay. Just something, I suppose, something sitting there belonging to nobody, just having to, I don't know, you just got to watch language, because I'll probably start talking a lot of rubbish as usual. just, I don't know, just something that was there, or just like, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Just something moving. It was fine. It seems like ages away anyway, so yeah. It's all good.
Beautiful. Thank you. Judith.
I thought I'd
Cowboy.
join Rosa with some feathers.
Cool, sweetheart. So cool. Awesome. What's
Just
up there,
fun.
Judith? What's
Not
going
much.
on?
Not much. Just fun. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I totally get you.
What to say? Yeah. Yeah. So Patricia, like, you know, like crying is also just happening by itself. No one controlling it. You know, it's just happening. And so no one to feel bad about it or anything. It just so naturally flows. Putting on crazy hats. And it's just for fun. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no one making the chairs.
Yeah.
Tears just simply innocently rolling down the cheeks, sobbing. And maybe thoughts will come, well, why in the hell am I crying in a Zoom meeting or not? Feeling embarrassed, maybe it will happen or not. Saying, well, it was okay. That's it. Having no issue with crying in a Zoom may happen. Having an issue with crying in the Zoom may also happen. Just already innocently this. There's no one behind whatever seems to be happening. Even thinking that there's someone behind this is already just simply innocently this. The belief that someone or something is doing this is already innocently what seems to be happening. The belief that there is a God in the sky or somewhere else doing this is already innocently this, and this belief may just simply vanish, may just simply drop. Believing in God may just simply stop. Believing in a separate creator may just simply drop. Or it may just simply arise. Thinking that there is a God somewhere who's doing this may just simply happen, innocently. Waking up one day and, start praying and reading the Bible may happen. Or not. There's nothing wrong with believing in God or not. It's already just simply what it is. As is claiming that it's just simply this. Saying it's just this is just saying it's just this. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't bring you anything. You cannot take it home. You cannot eat it. You cannot even find it. Saying just this is unfindable already. Where is it? Well, sweethearts, it was a joy You know, to see you all, Rosa, Patricia, sweetheart, nice. Agnes, nice to see you. Enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Garrett, sweetheart, always a joy. Hope you and your wife are having a beautiful week. Jeannie, nice. Thank you for all the beautiful inputs.
Yay.
Impulses with a hat.
Yay. Thank you, beautiful cowgirls. Times two.
Mwah.
Tony, sweetheart, thank you very much. They're from Spain. Chris, my friend, beautiful to see you. Don, always a joy. Keep eating those mushrooms as much as you can. Judith, nice to see you again. Kai, nice. Tara, hope you are doing good. We can connect later.
I'm all good. I'm all good. Thank you. Now I'm laughing.
Good. Elia,
Sander, thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
hearts, have a beautiful night.
Love you all.
Thank you. Mwah.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.